And that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
Again, and again, we are back. It's more Hot Take Wrestling. This time we're doing a little interviewer dupes, if you know what I'm saying. You know, got a little interviewer dupes, got a little someone special on for this episode. I do not want you to get this confused. This is an interview, but this is family that's on Hot Take Wrestling right now. So if this goes a little bit over your regular scheduled programming, don't panic. Just enjoy these vibes. Hold on one second. That's right. It is I. I am Toxic Jose, a.k.a. Joe Freeland, a.k.a. I am the champ, a.k.a. that's your problem, not mine. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my family on today. My new wrestling sister, as I like to call it. She will be talking to us about wrestling. Don't say nothing. I give you your intros, man. It is She Talks Wrestling. # Ask Ashlyn. How are you, dear? How are you?
I'm good. That was so cute.
Yes.
Cute. It's my vibe.
Yes.
It's my vibe.
Yeah, I get the pink, I got the bubbles and stuff, and I put everything together. It's like, wow.
It's cute.
It's always gonna be like this. So whenever you come on, it'll always be like that.
Until I get a new picture, and I send you a new picture.
Whatever just send whatever you want, and whatever picture you want, I'll adjust it. I'll make it whatever it is, and we'll go from there.
It's cute. It's real cute.
Oh, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is at She Talks Wrestling. Introduce yourself to the people, please.
My name is Ashlyn J. I am the host and founder of the She Talks Wrestling podcast. You can find me pretty much everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere you can think of. I'm there, except for MySpace.
Yeah, I don't know. That's something that our co-host, No Chill with Phil, does. Like he said, I think at one point he said Black Planet. Which I don't even know. Yeah, see that's showing my age right now. So before there was like MySpace, there was Black Planet. If you were Latino, it was Mi Gente.
Oh.
And then you had those little like Engelman, because MySpace had the. I'm showing my age. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I am doing amazing. Are you ready to talk wrestling?
I am. I'm always ready to talk wrestling.
All right. Now, in a sport that's dominated more so by Caucasian descent, also dominated by more males, what was the thing that got you into wrestling in the first place?
So I am an only girl out of 14. So growing up, the boys watched. I got outnumbered. We're watching wrestling. I went through a phase when I stopped watching wrestling. But I tell you what brought me back was Total Divas and Total Bellas. Wrestling, reality TV. And I was hooked and I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to go watch some wrestling. And I've been here ever since.
When I tell you that Total Divas and Total Bellas is like a guilty pleasure, you know so that good. You just be like, "Damn you, John Cena! Why would you marry Nikki?" You'd be like, "She's all right sometimes. Come on, John." Like it was
too much. They're where they need to be. They are. I follow everybody. I still follow Nikki to this day and her baby, who's not a baby anymore, and her husband, who's on Dancing with the Stars. Which, if you don't watch Dancing with the Stars, you should. Shameless plug.
Should we watch Dancing with the Stars?
The Miz was just on a couple seasons ago. Nikki was on. Chris Jericho was on. Stacy Keibler was on.
Okay.
That's it so far.
Okay.
That's it so far.
I want you to understand our listeners and our viewers are trusting you with this information. So if you let us down, we're going to cry.
I'm sorry. I hope you don't cry. Please don't cry.
This is a very emotional, safe wrestling podcast.
I'm sorry.
It's a safe space for a lot of individuals. So we allow crying here. There's crying here at
I
Hot
got
Take
you.
Wrestling Podcast.
Gotcha.
So,
We cried.
so since you were young, you were watching wrestling with your family, obviously with your brothers.
Mhm.
What was the match that got you re-hooked into wrestling again? If you don't know the match, you can just say the wrestler too.
I can't answer that question because I remember Total Divas, the episode. I'm going back to Total Divas. I'm gonna reference a lot of Total Divas, okay?
That's okay.
When it was a WrestleMania and it was supposed to be like the Bellas and Funkadactyls, and somebody's match ran over and they got cut. So me being mad was like, I'm gonna go figure out which match went over.
I remember that.
I forgot whose match. I can't tell you off the top of my head whose match it was. But I was like, this took forever for what? They got cut for this? What is this?
Yeah. Because the Funkadactyls, the Funkadactyls were a thing, and then the Total Divas were a thing. But the thing about it was, I think that was like kind of the start of the women's revolution, just because it was like that was one frustration. Then all of a sudden it was like a bunch after that or whatever.
And then I remember it was Paige and Emma versus the Bellas, and they had like 10 minutes, and I think they did it in like a minute, and they had like went backstage and got like cussed out.
Yeah.
I guess you could say those moments what got me back, and I can't think of an exact.
Those are fine. I think those are great. Like those are great analogies because for me, I did the same thing you did. I watched wrestling hardcore, stopped for a while, and came back. And the only reason I came back was the WWE Network launched. When that launched, I could go back and watch the WrestleMania match with the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and Dudley Boys.
Oh.
And I can go back and watch that match. Then all of a sudden I went down the line and was like, well, who's this guy? Who's this? And then, all right. You have a wrestling Mount Rushmore. Okay?
God.
These are your wrestlers.
Who sent this question in? Nobody can answer this question properly.
Yeah, there is a way to answer this question. There's a way out because I'll let you go. You don't have to give an explanation to anybody, and then I'll go, and you'll be like, okay, all right. Like you'll be like that. Like, because I promise you,
Oh God,
this match stuff is hard. It's hard to pick. Was it 4, 5? I'll give you 5.
Oh, you give me 5? That's the whole hand.
See? Hand. Yep. 5. The whole hand. The whole Booker T hand.
I love that man. I love Booker T. I love that man.
Really?
I do. I love that man. I love anybody black, by the way. I'll be biased.
Yeah. No. I'm on that J. Cole stuff too. No. I love everybody black. No. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm gonna vote for everybody black. Anytime.
Yep. No. She said. Don't judge us. It's tough out
Sorry.
Here. Top 5 wrestlers of all time.
Mixed, or is there a male? Is there female? Is there
doesn't matter.
That's not fair. You have to separate it.
Well, if you want to separate them, you can. The problem is for the content, it has to be controversial. So if I leave it open-ended, they have to watch you sweat and watch you struggle as you do this.
Do tag teams count as one spot, or does the tag team count as 2?
No, it counts as one spot.
Okay. Ooh.
Did you do bubbles and it came up? Did you do this?
I did do that. I'm sorry.
It's so fire. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I will now mute myself.
My resting Ralph. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
1. Very good.
This is not fair.
It's not.
It's not fair.
It's not for the weak at heart.
Edge.
Very strong. Edge, number 2.
Okay. The Bloodline as a faction.
I'll allow it. That's 3. I'll allow it. That's 3. I'll allow it. No. That's fair. I'll allow it because they're kind of iconic.
Bianca Belair.
4. Awesome. Great choice.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Now that 5 one's a hard one. First one's always easy one. The 5 one's a hard one. Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is not fair.
Yep. This is a hot take.
I have to be smart.
Right.
I was strategic with the bloodline. That threw a Roman enemy. So
Right.
say that was smart.
Right.
Now I'm stuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let that heat get to you. Yeah.
So
Get in that kitchen. No, it's okay. It's hot in here. It's all right. It's okay.
take the jacket off. Oh my gosh. One more.
One more.
One more.
Just one.
Just one.
And that's the problem because it's just one.
It's just one spot.
I don't want to add pressure, but it's just one.
Be quiet. One person or one tag team
Or faction.
or faction.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right.
I know. I'm sorry.
Whose idea was this?
This was actually a hot take idea. So these questions are going to come from all the guys. So this is only question number 2 or 3. I think they got more than this.
Oh God.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll give you one more than 1A. So you have 2 now.
Okay.
Because there's always 3 there's always 3 at the last one that you want to put in there. So
I know that's what I'm going through.
Yep.
Rocky.
Okay.
Okay, and I have one more. Oh, never back down to one more.
Yep.
I'm gonna be biased
Mm-hmm.
because they got me back into wrestling, and I'm gonna say tons of funk.
I'll allow it. No, I'll allow it. Because technically, Tyrus at one point, or Titus became Tyrus. What was he? He was Funkasaurus.
Yes.
In WWE. Yeah, he was an NWA champion. Trinity is currently the women's Impact champion. So
I love her. I met her. I've met her.
Really?
I did. I was at a wrestling. It was never a wrestling convention. The C2E2. I met her, and I met Sasha right after they left.
What were they like? Out of curiosity.
Oh, Trinity's a sweetheart. She complimented my charm bracelet, and she said she wanted one.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
And she autographed the picture for me. I can't find it. And I took a picture with both of them. Where is that picture?
What about Sasha? What was Sasha like?
She was sweet. The only thing I didn't like was here it is. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Virtual background.
Background. Yep.
I'll send you the picture and you just insert here. But Naomi did sign this side for me.
Nice.
Can't see it.
Nice.
But yeah, the one thing I didn't like, and there it goes. I didn't like this. There's like so much separation. And they were like, yeah, you have to stay on this red line. And I'm like,
do they do that because of COVID, or do they do that?
That was because of COVID. But, in the words of pettiness, there were people that got to get closer. And there were people that got to hug. And then this is the picture she signed for me.
Dope picture. Okay.
I know. I got the picture. I was like, this is a nice picture. But Naomi was very sweet. Mm-hmm. Sasha's line was way longer than hers. Actually, I got into line and Naomi had just walked away to go take a break. So Sasha was just standing there, and like I wasn't even in her line. I didn't pay to see her, but she's very nice. She spoke to me. She's like, I like your jacket. Oh no, I like your dress. You're very pretty. And it was just like, she kept me company while I was waiting for Trinity to come back. And then I about fangirl when Trinity came back, because if anybody knows me, I love that woman.
That woman's awesome.
I love that woman. She's literally sitting behind my laptop.
Is she like the inspiration? Like she's the inspiration? She's the one?
Her and Bianca both. So they get to sit on my desk. Everybody else is somewhere else. Even Sasha's not even on my desk. Bianca's on my desk.
I think they're magic.
There's the gotta bring her back. There's the
They're magic. Because Bianca and Naomi or Trini, however you want to say it, they're both magic. They're just magic.
They are.
You know what I mean? Like they're like, they're like your cool ass aunties or your cool ass cousins you see. So they're magic. I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see.
We totally got off track from my Mount Rushmore.
No, they're Mount Rushmore necessary. Like The Stone Cold thing is granted. So is Rocky. That's granted to be in there. Bianca's granted to be in there. Bloodline being iconic as they are, like even if you pick one or two out of the bloodline, it makes sense.
Have you not seen Roman Reigns? That is a nice piece of man.
Okay, all right now. Okay, all right. Come on.
Sorry.
Jason Momoa stunt double, and this is what we get. Come on, guys.
Jason Momoa is not even all that great one.
But they look exactly alike.
No, they do not.
If I put a picture up here and here, and people be like, who's that look like? They'd be like, oh, they're kind of like their brothers.
We should poll it in the Discord.
Post it in the Discord. Which, by the way, which is a great segue, because actually, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Discord.
Yay!
Hot Take and She Talks Wrestling has a Discord together. The link will actually be in the bio. So when you see this video, the link will actually be in the bio at the bottom. Come down there, click that link, ask your wrestling questions, get your most updated wrestling news. Most of the information we get will always start with allegedly, because there are a lot of dirt sheets. But for the most part, it's going to be just us talking wrestling, answering questions. She Talks Wrestling and myself.
Having good conversation. We're hoping to get enough people in there to voice chat during shows or something, you know?
That would be awesome. So if we are able to do that, that just makes our job a lot easier. And especially with some of you viewing this actual podcast and want to say, where's Discord? There's a Discord and the link is below. All right, you got more questions. Okay. You didn't get off. You didn't get off easy.
Dang.
All right. Everyone has a hill they would die on in wrestling. Everyone has one. Mm-hmm. For example, my hill that I would die on is Cody Rhodes is a very below average face.
I agree.
Yeah, he is an amazing heel. And people forget that when he first started his little indie run, Impact, great heel. New Japan, great heel. All of a sudden, he started with AEW, wouldn't turn heel. I don't know if it's because of a daughter or because of his wife. I don't know things. But I argue with every gentleman on Hot Tech Wrestling Podcast and they think I'm crazy, but that's how I feel, and that's what I think it is.
It was open mic night.
Exactly. Right. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Listen to me. Like that type of stuff. Yeah. Okay, what's your hill in wrestling you would die?
Hulk Hogan should be nowhere near the WWE Hall of Fame.
Glad you said it because we were going to say the same thing. She said it because we were going to say the same thing. We don't like you, Terry. We do not like you, Terry. No, Terry Bollea.
You're a liar. How you gonna tell everybody to start praying and you just recently got baptized? I would eat Hulk Hogan up every day if I got the opportunity. I do not like that man.
Listen to me. This man Hulk Hogan took credit for the letters Triple H because he was like, I was gonna do that in WWE, brother. When I lost to Ultimate Warrior, I was gonna turn heel and go Hollywood, and I was gonna be Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I was gonna be the first Triple H. And I was just like, bro, you are the worst type of person. You are the worst.
We just like him with the past.
Yeah. With
over here, we don't talk about him.
No, and we had we dedicated a whole segment to him called the Golden Shovel. We buried him.
Wonderful, that's where he belongs.
Buried him. All right, now that is your hill you would die on.
Yes. Now
it is time for your toxic take because now you are in the row with Toxic Jose. So toxicity is all strongly encouraged here. It needs to happen. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go right behind you. I'll go right behind you.
Something that's toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's toxic. Toxic. John Cena and Nikki Bella should have came on the WrestleMania stage after they got unengaged and apologized for wasting everybody's time.
Thank you. You did all that. You went through, first off, because they don't know, because they probably didn't watch Total Bellas like we watched Total Bellas. We went through 3 or 4 seasons of this girl waiting for a ring.
No. We went through 3 seasons of Total Divas and 2 seasons of Total Bellas. That's 5 seasons of a show in total. No, I'm sorry, 6. Because I think did they break up in season 4 and all that. Can we talk about them house rules? Let me be toxic for a second. No man should have a list of house rules for house guests to come in your house that extreme. And I'm not saying, some of them were valid. I like to have dinner as a family. That's valid. But every morning we're gonna get up and we're gonna have a cup of coffee, and everybody's beds need to be made. You will not wear your shoes in this house. The dog must stay in here, and here. And you must clean up his poop. No stuff, Sherlock. You don't think we do that?
Jonathan Felixino. Oh, you are dirty. Number one, they were going through it, and John Cena bought a whole condo for Nikki Bella to be able to see her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's the thing that happened. Then he get down on one knee at WrestleMania after they beat The Miz and his wife, okay, who we knew was going to happen in the first place. And you don't finish the proposal, y'all break up? Oh, this is stupid. This is the worst.
Toxic
This
here
is
to
the
die
worst.
on. They should have never been together in the first place.
Yeah, no, it was she
It
was meant to
wasn't
be.
working.
No, she was supposed to be with Dolph. She was supposed to be with Dolph.
Dolph's toxic.
But she likes that.
Her husband now is a sweetie pie.
Well, yeah, she had to go
He
through,
does nothing to nobody.
There's
Just
phases.
Russian butt.
There's phases. But I think there's phases. I think she had to go through her phases. Because
Bree didn't go through all that.
Well, Bree was okay. Here we go. Nikki had this phase where if you're doing like good twin, bad twin, or whatever, Bree is a twin that's like super. We're gonna party until I can't leave until my eyes aren't open anymore. That's how Bree mode. That's where Bree mode came from in the first place. Nikki was like, it's with the line. It's enough. Okay. Bree? Fuck that wine. Pass me that. Shotgun and beers, hard shots, partying the whole time. And then she ended up with Daniel Bryanson, Bryan Danielson, which actually kind of makes sense because they're yin and yang.
They really are.
Yeah, they're the like he chills her out. Like he knew he chills her out because she was turned. She was turned. Nikki was never that way. Nikki wasn't that way, and it wasn't going to happen that way. But that's okay. It's all right.
I read their book. Did you read their book?
No.
It's pretty good.
Is it good?
I enjoyed the book.
Is it like a memoir type thing, or is it more like
it's a memoir?
Okay.
They tell their life story, which that'll give some insight to more of why Nikki's kind of the way she is. But here's another toxic trait I'm gonna die on about them. There was an episode of Total Divas when Daniel Bryan told Nikki that she wasn't humble because she wanted like a big house and like something. He's like, you're never gonna be humble, and I don't want my kids to be like that. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. Daniel Bryan is a toxic man.
No, Daniel Bryan is complicated because
it's the taste of your lips. I don't know.
He's complicated. Like if it wasn't for Bree, I don't think that things would go the way for Daniel Bryan the way that they've gone now.
I agree.
No, especially with the narrative of him in AEW and how that's being played out. Like he wants to be able to spend time with her, like her. He loves that girl, but he had this. He had a messed up mindset when they first got together. Remember that whole thing? They had like a whole tour bus, and they invited people on the tour bus, and then Naomi and Jimmy.
That was hilarious.
Right, but come on, bro, you got a tour bus. You're in the business. You know how this is gonna go down. You know Jimmy. You know Jimmy. James is he wiles out. You're tweaking. You are tweaking right now if you think it's supposed to go a certain way. But I digress. You got any more time for takes? Any more?
I feel like
It's one, bro.
the WWE should give explanations on why people get released. Like, what are the qualifications of getting released? Like, you know how you get fired from your job and they be like, okay, it's a performance thing, you're not, you're not like I'm in the education field. So like if you're not
Right.
teaching good, if your kids aren't having good like math scores, you can't let go because of that. But I don't think this is a toxic trait. I just think this is something that's always been in my brain. What are the
Right.
qualifications for getting released? What are the qualifications for getting fired from your job? Were they like
I think it
place
depends on the company.
I'm curious because I don't understand. And why
Because
do some people get let go and others don't? Like, why does Nikki Cross still have a job?
I got an answer.
Why?
So do you remember Summer Rae?
Why did her and Eva Marie have a job? So
Okay. Because they had jobs because of their potential. However, Nikki Cross has shown that in some shape, fashion, or form, she can be dynamic. So you'll keep her. Because whenever you need like a dark heel or a weird heel, who are you going to call? Either Nikki Cross, Brooding, Alexa Bliss, or Mean Girl Charlotte. Like that's the name of the game. And I think with Nikki Cross, she's so talented in ring that she'll deal with the fact that her character lacks certain depth. Just thought. That's just my
yes.
thoughts.
Okay, I don't think I have any more toxic. Anything else? Oh,
Well,
I do have one more toxic thing to say. This can be very controversial.
I'm excited.
There's no reason why we should only have ever had 4 African American WWE champions in the history of the company, and that's a heel I will die on.
Well, I guess we got to go down this road. Look here now. Look here now. I know we listen. You think I'm looking at the camera so you guys see. We know who watches most of this actual wrestling stuff. We know. But come on, y'all. Y'all are telling me that a 6'5", 275-pound man can beat up and pick up a 6'2", 410-pound man who slammed a 600-pound man through a table, broke his leg and his wrist, was rated the world's strongest man. And you're telling me that makes sense that he lost the only match that he went up against him in? Okay.
Also, one more thing. Montez Ford needs to be set free.
From WWE altogether?
No, from the Street Profits. He needs to go on a singles run.
I said this a long time ago, but now that they did this new faction, what I'm nervous about. One, I hate their name.
The new one or the Street?
Yeah, no, their new name. I hate their new name. I hate their new name. I feel like someone watched Lion King and was like, "Black people love Lion King. Let's go with the Pride." No, I feel like that's a stupid name to have. It's just a terrible name to have. Two, what's the trajectory of the Pride? What are they supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like Hurt Business, where it was like everybody getting belts, getting championships, getting money, and like that type of stuff? Because that's not what you guys are doing. Because the Hurt Business was beating people up on every occasion.
The street business. Oh.
Or the Almighty Business, something like everybody, Almighty Profits.
Oh, we want Almighty Smoke.
Almighty Smoke is awesome. I'm gonna take that.
Almighty Smoke.
That's fine with me. But this whole narrative of them being like the Pride, no, what that is.
Why do we always get the stupid names?
We do get terrible names.
We get horrible.
Crime Time, like I don't like that.
But I love them.
I love them, and I think Montez is very underrated for what he does outside of the ring. Like, even if you were to give him a mic and tell him to cut a promo, he can cut you a promo. But, like, the mannerisms and how he does certain things, he's very underrated in that. Not a lot of wrestlers do that anymore.
They have a reality show coming out. For those who didn't know, here's a shameless plug. February 2nd, friends. Love and WWE. Bianca Montez coming out on Hulu. And if you plan on watching it, hit me up. We'll get a group chat started.
In Discord! In the Discord!
Discord.
Huh? Hey there! Hey there! Hey, this guy! Huh? All right, friends. I appreciate you guys. I told you we might go a little bit over time, but that's what it is. I'm Joe Freelon. These are the contributors to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Ken Gardner and Will Oldman. Logan No Chill was feeling again. Myself, Joe Freelon. Please follow us at Hot Take Wrestling on TikTok and Instagram. Also on Twitter at Wrestling Take. Twitch at Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We're eventually going to start gaming in a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take. Probably going to be a little bit. I'm sorry. And the YouTube at NMG TV Network. That is She Talks Wrestling. Please give them your links and where they can follow you at, please.
Oh, Jesus. There's so many links to give.
Just go through the extensive. Go through it all.
You can find me on Facebook at She Talks Wrestling. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at She Talks Wrestling. You can find me on Twitter/X at SHETLK Wrestling. And I think that's it. If you ever get lost, I do have a link tree and all of those bios. Click the link tree. It'll take you where it needs to go. I also do have a podcast available everywhere podcasts are available, from Google, Apple, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm everywhere.
Right. This episode will probably be out on a Thursday. You'll probably see that on Thursday. You realize that Thursday at 5 p.m. After you get off of work, you're going to want to listen to something. This is the podcast for you to be listening to in the first place. Guys, Discord channel is going to be in the link below. All her links will be in the link below. All Hot Takes links will be in the link below. WrestleMania is upon us. We are now in WrestleMania season. Royal Rumble's first. Elimination Chamber second. AEW got some pay-per-views coming up. I don't know what they are because
who cares?
I can't. They're falling off with their direction, and I'm just lost.
Also, by the time this airs, nobody knows this, but somebody just texted me and said that Edge popped up on Impact. I think. No, wait, no. Wait, I think I read that wrong. Hold on. Let me read this right. At this moment of us recording this, there is an Impact pay-per-view going on.
And Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill's happening. By the time you see this, everything will be over. Did I read that wrong?
You probably did.
I probably read that wrong.
No, I think you're okay. I think you're fine.
Yeah, I read that wrong. Never mind.
Nope. So we're okay?
Edge is, he had an open challenge on Collision. Never mind.
Oh, that's not for what? Okay. All right.
Sorry, guys.
You guys be good. We don't understand AEW. AEW is going all over the place. When you guys figure it out, you let us know in the comment section below. Let us know what's going on. Bye.